And welcome back to another vlog number fucking something or other, 4,000, there we go. Yes, well, where do we begin? Preferably at the beginning, I guess. Right, well, last week, last week was a bit of a weird week, because technically, by yesterday, or excluding yesterday, for those who don't know what I mean by bar, I managed to actually get a video out every day, sort of. For certain reasons, some of them were delayed, some of them just ended up fucking going all over the place, and yeah. Yes, but technically I did, apart from yesterday, because yesterday, I don't know, YouTube was being fucking weird. Started uploading something, started flying along as it does, and I went downstairs and left it, you know. And then, yeah, so I come back up, and without realising, I do all me, all me description, all me typey crap, and blah blah blah, and the video still hasn't uploaded. And it said that it would upload in around, because it was a fair size file. It said it would take about 25 minutes. Fair enough, that's fine, you know. Compared to before with the same file size, I think it was like 2 gigabytes. Normally it would take like an hour and a half to 2 hours with the old broadband. So I'm not complaining for 25 minutes, put it that way. I can happily put up with that. But yeah. Oh, a cup of coffee in me Marvel mug. Gorgeous, isn't it? Joys of Easter. Yeah, so that went a bit weird. I was thinking initially put it out today, being Monday, but I thought no. So I'll keep that for Sunday. So it'll be a week late, but technically it won't be a week late because it never really went out on Sunday, which was yesterday. It makes sense up here. So yes, but yeah, the reason why the videos were a bit weird and all over the place was it's just one of those things, you know. Time eludes you. You know, you could be sitting there watching something, this, you know, it's too late, you got to go to bed. And having the kids as well, so which leads me on to the next thing. Yep, obviously those of us in good old sunny Britain, or as we like to call it now, because my camera keeps flickering and changing because of the light outside. I tell you what, let's see if might not help much, but it might do when it gets brighter. Oh, I'm glowing. Oh, look at me. I'm very glowing. I'm not even sweaty. Look at that. It's a lovely glow to my face. Oh my god. Yes, obviously those of us that live in the sunny or weird weathered UK, as we like to call it, we have the 6 weeks holidays coming up, so I'm going to try push as many uploads as I can out there. However, warning, yeah, I'm going to try and get one out every day. I might not get one out every day, so it's going to be 6 weeks of up and down YouTube stuff, really. Yeah, it's all good. Now, Diversity 2, I have downloaded the map. Just about to hopefully test it either today or tomorrow or some point this week, because I'm hoping to get it out on Thursday, but there is a word of caution. Unfortunately the map's been updated to support 1.8.7 version of Minecraft. Now looking into it, there's only been really, mostly with the updates from 1.8.1, bear with me, most of the updates from there, they haven't been massive, you know, they haven't been huge blow your mind updates, which is lucky. So I'm kind of hoping it will still work. So again, word of warning number 2. There may have to be a little bit of cheating involved in it. Which I don't want to do, but I'm kind of hoping there won't be. If there is, then, you know, providing it's only just to complete the final part of the map where you get the wool, fair enough. If it involves a hell of a lot of redstone, then yeah, there might be a bit more cheating involved. But I do want to play it, and I am going to get to play it, so I'm kind of happy with that, which is good. It's good. Yes. And that leads me on to the new channel. I haven't been able to put a lot of work in the last week or two. It's been a bit up and down, topsy-turvy. This camera's flickering like fucking crazy. Bear with me. I shall go and close the curtain. Back in a jiffy. Right, hopefully that should sort the problem with the lighting outside and the flickering camera. So yes, where the hell were we? See, lost my train of thought now. Thank you, weather. Right, yes, the new channel, yes. So yes, I'm a little bit behind on it. I've still got the ideas. I'm still working on how to improve the whole football side of it. It's something I do want to, you know, it's definitely a road I want to go down. That's for sure. So it's not so much complicated, but it's just I need, you know, there's certain things I'd like to have in place for the videos beforehand, you know. So hopefully I'll get that started soon enough. Yeah. And then that leads me on to Minecraft Madness on a Monday. Oh, excuse me. Monday being today, that is. Now, I know lately I've been playing a lot of Death Run. Because it's enjoyable and it's helping me with parkour. Now, I know for a fact that Diversity 2, providing it does work, there's a hell of a lot of parkour involved. Will take a few episodes, and probably a lot of effing and blinding, to be honest with you. Yes, so because the reason why I like playing Death Run more is because there is a lot of parkour involved in certain maps. Others, like the Sonic map, there's not really a lot. It's basic, it's basic stuff. There's no sort of iffy, you know, will you make the jump, won't you make the jump sort of moments, you know. You pretty much, providing you nail it spot on, you know, there's no massive gaps to traverse or anything like that. So, but yes, that's the reason why I've been playing it a lot, and it is enjoyable. But I am looking at more mini games that I have seen other YouTubers play, and I'm going to be testing them out again. What a warning. Frame rate dependent. Yeah, one of those things, because frame rates, they're not, well, now that I've got Optifine installed, frame rates are a lot more stable, thanks to that nifty little tool, compared to what they normally would be without it. Because as you know, when I first started doing Minecraft videos, I really did struggle with, you know, keeping frame rates to at least 30. You know, so yeah. So coming up this week, obviously tonight, there'll be a bit more Death Run, I think. During the week, I'm going to do my best to try and test some of the new games, give them a go. What we got? I don't really think there'll be a Last Nerve video this week. No, I don't think there really will be, because there's nothing. I mean, there is one thing, but to be honest, if I made it a Last Nerve video, it would be highly disrespectful, and I'm not going to do that. Okay, that's for sure. Yeah, because I think out of respect, that's something that shouldn't be done, and I'll explain that just towards the end of this vlog. Okay. So yes, Wednesday is Fabulous World. Hopefully we get Golden Rails finished off once and for, well, not once and for all. Well, yeah, once and for all, because it's a mini game, isn't it? So hopefully we'll get that done. Thursday will hopefully be the start of Diversity 2. Tuesday I haven't got a clue. Fucking hell, the days are going all over the Friday, well, that's Fox's Fun Friday. You know, that's going to be back with vengeance. Going to hit that. Try and hit that as hard as I can. Saturday is a Fabulous World Day again. Might be a few finishing touches because I haven't had the chance to do the redstone, so maybe Golden Rails might not be completed until then. And then that brings us to Sunday, where we'll do Survival Sunday. Upload that video, and hopefully the fucking thing will upload. Basically, right. So my normal plans for my personal life, not much really. It's pretty much working again, guys. So all I ever seem to be doing, work, kids and partner, YouTube. Work, kids and partner, YouTube. No time for myself. But you know what? It doesn't bother me because even though I'm recording YouTube videos, the main thing is I'm still getting to have fun and still getting to play the game, which is great. I'm still able to share it with you lot, which is fantastic, But being able to do that, and when I look back at when I started, a nervous train wreck. I had a headset that I got my father to get me for Christmas, and you could barely hear my voice. One point I thought, fuck it, I'm going to shout down the thing. You could still barely hear my voice. Then I upgraded to this thing, which, okay, this sounds a bit staticky, but at least it sounds better and louder, which is good. And yeah, and then obviously, hopefully, I'm trying to work towards things, certain goals on YouTube, certain goals on equipment, because I'm looking into the, I don't know if you heard of it, the Blue Yeti microphone. It's a USB thing, which I know CPU usage and that, but so obviously I might not be able to use that during Minecraft videos. I might be able to, I don't know. It depends what sort of power it draws. Being just a microphone, hopefully it might not be a lot, because bear in mind this thing is actually plugged into the microphone and the headphone socket. So, and I know there's not a lot gets drawn from that, which is good. So fingers crossed. So hopefully I'll get that upgraded soon. And then it's the big one. It's the big daddy. It's that gaming PC that we need. We need for the channel to play better games. So yeah. So there's a lot to come. There's a lot of work to put in. New channel as well. I'm kind of gonna sort of leave a start date. I am hoping to get it up and running before the football season. Once we know more about, because I'm hoping to do kind of like a little table prediction as to where teams would finish. Completely unbiased, of course, but it's got to go with the current teams, the current squad they have, as well as the new players that have gone in, and the players that would have gone out. So it'll be all based around that, looking back at stats from last season, and then working things out in my head, and then writing it down for you guys, and I'm looking forward to sort of doing something like that, which is going to be good. Obviously you won't see me working it out or anything like that, I'll have it, there, and I'll be reading it, but, so yeah, and that leads me just to the final point, guys. What I mentioned about the last Nerd video, it was something that sort of did piss me off and did shock me, but, I think we all just need to spare a thought right now, just one thought, a few seconds of your time, for the majority of Britons that were killed in Tunisia. Yeah, I believe it was yesterday, or Saturday morning. I think it was Saturday morning actually. So yeah, just spare a few seconds thought for them, for the families, and on that note, I'm just going to leave the video there. See you later.